So this guy comes in, he was wearing my merch, didn't look out of the ordinary at all, like just a tall, like cute looking, like normal guy, and walks up to me. He kind of like locks his arm around me, like around my neck like this, and it wasn't like it was like a chokehold or anything. It was very like firm and like tight, like I couldn't have really gotten out, if that makes sense. Never understood how people would feel in moments like that where you were scared for so many reasons, for your life, for other people's lives. And the guy looks at me and he wraps his arm around me and he looks in the camera and he goes, say.
Cutting it there. Cutting it there. So this topic is so big that it deserves its own video. It's not even gonna have intros and outros on it because it's just so big. So as Tana Mongeau said in those clips, first of all, if you don't know who she is, she's like a YouTuber who does like story times and like stuff like that. She has a story time series on her channel where she talks about like, oh, how I got drunk for the first time and stuff like that. So she was on tour and this guy comes up to her, as she already said in those clips, and he kind of locks his arm around her neck. Like, it wasn't a choking way. It was like a very firm, you know, like lock around her neck. Like that's really creepy. And so the guy like, so yeah. Oh, okay, so the guy comes in, wraps his arm around her neck, or locks it, and then he looks at the camera and says, say N-word. Yeah, N-word. N-word. So, yeah, and then Tana's reaction, oh, what the fuck, you're not cool, like, get out, or something. You know who that guy was? iDubbbz. iDubbbz versus Tana Mongeau. That's what we're talking about. So yeah, this topic is so big, it deserves its own, you know, video, and not even in game format. It has to be in like face format. It's just so big and crazy that, like, you know, like, just why would iDubbbz do that? Well, there's actually a reason. So you know Tana Mongeau, right? She does not like racism, but she still says N-word in some of her videos. Like, she didn't like put her videos on, she didn't put those videos on her channel, I don't think. They were like filmed on Snapchat or something. But she does not like racism, yet she does and says racist things. Like, I saw this video of her, like, some guy said, impression of a black woman eating a chocolate bunny. And then, you know, Tana's in the background doing that impression. That's racist. Tana doesn't like racism. So the reason it's like been going, you know, all crazy and stuff like that, iDubbbz wanted her to say N-word, then you know, just so, I don't know, just because, you know, just to mess around with her. But why would you mess around with her on tour? Like, it's so baffling to me, even though this is like a year old. It's so crazy that iDubbbz would freaking even, you know, it's so crazy that iDubbbz would even do that. Like, oh my gosh. It's so, you know, like, it's so crazy. Like, basically, you know, it's just crazy that iDubbbz, you know, would do that. And, you know, Tana's on tour, so, you know, like, I don't know, like, and, you know, what also baffles me about this is that Tana doesn't like racism, yet she still says N-word in some of her videos. So it's just crazy. I'm saying N-word because, you know, it would just take forever to bleep out the actual word. So I'm saying N-word instead of, you know. So yeah, it's also very offensive and stuff like that. Oh man, so that's just so crazy that Tana doesn't like racism, yet she still says N-word, and then iDubbbz is like asking her to say it, and she said that he didn't like say, like, iDubbbz didn't just, you know, say it. No, he yelled N-word, and, you know, for Tana to say it, and I'm like, whoa, that's a little bit, you know, crazy of iDubbbz to do that. Well, maybe not. You know, there's like, you know, there's a lot of drama about it. Pyro made a video, Leafy made a video, I'm pretty sure. Keemstar made a video, Scarce made a video, like everyone's making videos about this just because it's so big that, you know, iDubbbz and Tana Mongeau are, you know, in a battle and, you know, stuff like that. Like it's just so crazy that, you know, iDubbbz would even, you know, ask her to do that. Like, I mean, why would he do that? I'm not an iDubbbz hater, but, you know, that's just so crazy. I mean, iDubbbz is funny, and I have not seen a single video by iDubbbz about Tana Mongeau on his channel, unless it's unlisted or private or something like that. But geez, that it's like, it's so crazy that, you know, he'd even ask her to do that. Like, god damn. Just, man. I mean, if someone did this to, like, me or one of my friends, I'd be scared for my life, like Tana said, or for my friend's life, because that's just creepy as fuck. Like, that's creepy as F. Like, man, like, it's so crazy that iDubbbz would even do that. And you know, Tana, it's crazy how Tana still says it and she doesn't like racism, but then iDubbbz asked her in front of a lot of people to say it for the camera. Like, gosh, it's such a crazy topic that it totally deserves its own video. So, yeah. Now you know. Now you know.